What's up guys, Infinity here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'll be talking about my top 5 favorite NES games. For this top 5, I'll allow one game from each series, so no Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2 on the list. Also, I'll be considering most side series a separate series from a main series. So if I included Mega Man 0 on the list, Mega Man Store Force would still be eligible. Both of these games aren't NES games though. Also, I would like to point out that I haven't played every NES game. In fact, I haven't played any Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy NES games. And while I see that they look like very good games, I haven't gotten around to playing them. If I did play them, they would likely be on this list though. And with that out of the way, it's time for number 5. Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is a really different platformer, especially for the NES. Instead of side-scrolling in most levels, you try to reach the top of the level. And also there are some parts of the game where you play it like a shooter. The game has a lot of items and unlockables that you can get from shops, and overall I feel that I enjoyed this game more than any of the side-scrolling Mario games on the NES. Please don't kill me. At number 4, we have Punch-Out! Punch-Out! Is a pretty unique game. When you think of something like boxing, you'd probably think of either a fighting game or a beat-em-up game. But instead, it's kind of like a reaction-based puzzle game. You gotta memorize the opponent's movements, and then you need to react to them in time, and it's really fun. It might look a bit basic, but it has more depth than you might think. The only other games that I know that are even similar to this is that one third-party boxing game on the Game Boy Advance, and that one robot game on the Virtual Boy. Ninja Gaiden is a platformer that is often criticized for being extremely difficult. And while I do think the later levels are unnecessarily difficult, the first part of the game is relatively easy. And I highly recommend to anyone who has access to the game to play it. The gameplay is really smooth, there's a lot of good power-ups in the game, and a lot of the levels are pretty good. And it has cutscenes, and an NES game. And did I forget to mention the music? The music is really good. It's easily one of the best soundtracks on the NES. Tropics is a really underrated game. It's a mix of RPG and Zelda, and the game is split into 2 main parts. First, you're exploring the overworld and visiting NPCs and such, and the second half, you're entering dungeons and fighting enemies. And the game's really good. I especially liked the overworld part of the game. There's something that's really cool about just being able to explore the world, especially in an NES game. And it really surprised me the first time I played it. And since the game was added to NES Online, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, there's no excuse to you not playing this game. You really should play it. Number 1, we have Mega Man 1. Before you destroy the comment section, please let me explain myself. I know a lot of people prefer Mega Man 2 over Mega Man 1, and I respect that opinion. However, I found Mega Man 1 to be better than Mega Man 2. From a technical perspective, Mega Man 2 is more impressive, but I felt that Mega Man 1 had better level design, and the overall difficulty felt better paced than Mega Man 2, which started off super easy, and then suddenly got difficult with the Riley stages. And although Mega Man 2 has a better soundtrack than Mega Man 1, I still think that Mega Man 1 is a better experience overall. And also to anyone saying Mega Man 6 has the best graphics out of the NES series, but I did not really enjoy it. It's still a decent game, but compared to Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, it's not that good. And also, am I the only one who actually liked the disappearing blocks? They weren't as difficult as everyone made them out to be, and I found jumping over the blocks to be really satisfying, especially when you complete it after failing a few times. And those were my top 5 favorite NES games. Let me know what yours were in the comments. And with that, this is the end of the video. Time to level upload again.